I'm Uthid, and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, we are back and we're gonna check out this big ball thing over here. Gotta make sure I remember the controls.
That's new.
The way up there, and there's loot there.
I better check out the orb first.
You know what, we'll check that afterwards.
I could pull this thing out of... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Okay, we gotta climb up that spire, but we'll look at this first.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Sweet. Loot. Oh. Thought I could do a double jump up there like in Tomb Raider.
Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
Alright. I think the time I played this had some issues with the pathing and directions of when you're up in the air like this. Hold L2 and tap the forecaster.
There we go.
You don't get a sense of distance.
How to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Sylens was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way.
That's kind of cool.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those GAIA backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Ugh! There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
There are exclamation marks all over the place.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle. I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Talanah, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Talanah might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please? Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Uthid. Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you? Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Learn more about characters from the past. Navigate character
I
bios.
need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Okay, let's, is there a map? I think there's a map. A map. Talk to your friends. Modify your spear. Talk to your friends is optional. We have all these different kind of objectives and stuff that we can do, but right now, got the main mission.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Damn Thunderjaws. Mind me.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Well, I do want to listen to all these things, but
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose fist. Front the challenge directly. Brain. Your insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Heart and show compassion.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Yeah, the big problem about this game that I had last time was there's so much optional voice stuff that you can do that you can sit here for like 20 minutes just listening to one person's conversation.
It's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Yes, I'm just gonna stick with the main options. Just because I don't want to be here for the whole video just talking to one person, you know?
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through. Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
So we need to go over there. He talked to everyone. One other thing I wanted to actually look at. Okay, so you can charge up and do a big attack, or tap it to do a light attack. Yeah, there was one thing I wanted to look at, that's the skills, because we actually have a point. So you have earned your first skill point. Skill points are gained by leveling up, completing quests and activities. Your skill tree to activate. Open it. Have a look at the warrior one. First strike, enemy with melee attacks to build up your energy and your skill. When fully charged, tap R2 to energize target. Use your bow to shoot. Place traps faster on the field. Okay. Concentration. Reach your concentration limit, prolonging use. With O2 and tap R3 to enter concentration mode. Slow down time. Potent medicine. Berries provide more healing and faster. I wonder if you can respec afterwards. Silent strike deals more damage. Take less damage while mounted. Sounds really good. Infiltrator, survivor, trapper. I might go with warrior, just because flat out fight. Sometimes it's hard to stay in stealth.
There, the workbench.
What is this? Silent treatment?
That's the main mission. Look to this person.
Uthid, Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
Well, I know you're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay, that was everyone. Okay, installs the master override and a new module to enable the buildup and release of kinetic energy in combat. Requires the resonator blast skill to craft.
Master override installed.
Don't you have somewhere
Plus,
better?
something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
What do you mean? I'm hating every second of this whole venture.
Good to hear.
Going to Marad and Varl. The goes again. Do more damage with resonator blasts. Strike an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy on your spear. When fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Might be good. Breaking Guard might be good as well. Thinking about maxing this first though. I don't know. Leave it for now. We don't have a need for it yet. I did set the options to auto sprint all the time, because rather than pressing the button in to sprint, saves me one extra step.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
I'm good to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Talanah, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my
to steal. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Vuadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Vuadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Vuadis.
Studious Vuadis.
Studious Vuadis sent Erend and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Alright, go to Erend's last known... No, locate... I can't even speak, jeez. Last known location. Grab this stuff. I think that bracelet, something we can sell. That's something we can.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Wipe up to reveal a whole HUD. Do your quest objective. Alright. A sec. I'm gonna go in there. Go on top. Wipe up. Alright, so I'm not gonna look around too much. It will add to things, but I do want to find out what these unknowns are. This campfire on the other I want to get.
Looks like a lancehorn with scary antlers.
Uh-oh. What?
I can switch it up.
Finally. It's in a weird spot there, wouldn't let me critical strike it. I don't want to fight all these guys. Leave me alone, I just want this loot. Oops. The wrong button. Let's get over to that campfire. Man, combat? Is that why it won't let me do anything over here? Let's lose the aggro and then we'll go back to that fire. See what's over here though. Absolutely nothing. On my way over, I'm just gonna grab these 2 campfires. Surprised I didn't grab that one. We're up there, but still good. You figure out grabbing this one first. See if we can get them. It's not something that we have to unlock. There we go. Save. Let's go up here and grab this campfire. Bit annoying because we have to run everywhere, but game, right? That's we do have mounts we can get later on. Oh, there's something over there that we need to wait till later on to grab and explore things like that.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
So as much as I don't want to hunt animals, you actually use stuff like that, animal pelts and stuff, to upgrade pouches. The animals on the way? Fortunately, I gotta kill them. Right, I bet this was just down the, just down the path from where we were. I should have grabbed this one. So at least we've got this campfire so we can run back up here and see what this is. We need to. And we got this one to come back down here and see that one. What is this? Chainscrape. The one is go to Chainscrape. No side missions active. Alright. Don't really have a need to go after those burrowers. Lots of unknown areas. There's so mostly side mission areas, but
Thought a dyer would be interested in this. That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
those green flame things. Anyway, get to the town.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge. Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here?
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our lad, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
You say you can't give me free ale, but hear me